I'm responding to the video fast food to hit $50 per person in parentheses with 100% truth. That is done by YouTube creator John Williams. Viewers, please, I've been watching Mr. Williams' videos for a very long time, and he's very, 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 very accurate. So, subscribe to his channel, because here is where things are going to change in a way that is just going to be really scary. For one, because women outnumber us, last I checked, in America, women, 167 million women in America. Safe to say, 80 million probably are single moms. And you know, women like to eat. They do. And fast food is getting more and more expensive. You know, it's music to my ears when women say, I don't need no man. I'm strong and independent. You know why? When I go to McDonald's, I'm strong enough to eat it and independent to pay for it myself. And she can be over there. And because most of the time, women simply refuse to be women, like Lenny Kravitz said in one of his songs, just be a woman. The time has arrived now with this, where, see, dogs, elephants, and men, we don't forget. Like a good friend of mine also said. And this is going to come to bite most women in the ass. Like a pit bull. You know, is them talking shit that, I think it was a video not too long ago, maybe a month or two ago, that women was complaining that some guy had took them to the cheese factory and all that. See, blowing all that shit out of their mouth and being extremely ungrateful for something they ain't gonna ever fucking pay for. All that's back to bite them in the ass now. Because, you know, this is gonna get real high. Within 15 years from now, it'll be illegal to eat meat. And they're going to present plant-based food and then make it, you know, cheaper the way it was. But right now, that's scary. It really is. And because of the fact most women of the West refuse to get rid of that masculine behavior, you know, it's not going to be well for them at all. It's really not. It's really not. Usually, I learned from experience with women in the West, you just have to understand that a lot of them are going to unalive themselves concerning this and many other things because they don't want to be women. To say they want to be men, hey, they don't even want to be women. So, fellas, if I want to take a woman out and it's $50, okay, let me make sure before I make my point. $50 per person. Okay. So that's $100. Now, come on, fellas. You ain't gonna pay $100 for a woman that's talking a bunch of shit to you, what she ain't gonna do and blah 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 skitty bop 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 right? So I hate to say it, but a lot of Western women is gonna be unalive because of this. See, they didn't went too far at the point of no return, and here is where they just outdone themselves. This is not going to end well for them. It really isn't. It really isn't. Because just to go somewhere for yourself is very expensive. And then to attempt to take out a person that made all these songs that they don't need a man, they strong and independent, and I ain't gonna clean or cook and all that. that's really, really gonna really end bad for most women. It is. Now, I will say this much. Uh, a white woman or white women or Chinese woman or Chinese women, well, Asian woman or Asian women, uh, Mexican woman, Mexican women, Arab woman, Arab women. Y'all get where I'm going. They may still have a chance because they don't have a problem checking themselves when shit got way out like this and toning the fuck down. But you know who's really, really is not going to do that? African American females, African American women in America. They ain't going to tone it down. And they're going to end up unaliving themselves. They are. You may see a few other ethnicity of women that have been unalived in the process because of what I'm talking about. But from what I see, uh, Teachers and Riri, unalived, 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 unalived. Why? Because they are always going to hoodwink every man they come in contact with. It does not have to be a black man. It could be a white man. It could be a Chinese man. It could be a Mexican man. It could be an Indian man. And they're going to always try to hoodwink their way into getting a meal that costs that much money. How do I know? One, try some bullshit on me today at the bagel shop. See, don't get me wrong. Women of the West, regardless of ethnicity, have a stench about them that has came about in the last 30 years. However, all ethnicity of women in America, when you're talking $50 per person, they'll tone it down. Now, whether they sincere or not, I don't know. But at least they'll pretend like they are. But getting to my point of what Peaches and Reba tried to do to me today with that fake ass hair, okay? Fake ass hair. They forgot about that. They still wearing that funky ass shit. Okay. Again, tried to hoodwink me. See, I'm at the point now where if a woman refuses to come up respectfully and introduce herself to me, we don't have a motherfucking thing to talk about. And that's exactly what she did. She tried to hoodwink and, like my friend said, weasel her way into my life, and I straight up ignored her, and she got mad as a motherfucker, but she had to leave. Because she wasn't going to come off her high horse or ghetto-ass dog or Starfleet-bitten-ass Great Dane to talk to me. See, and I already see it. I said, wow, you're going to see a lot of unalive Peaches and Riri's. I mean, a lot of them. Because they already know we don't want them. And again, the straw that broke the camel's back with me dealing with black females, or what was left of the black woman in America, is their refusal to just cut all the motherfucking bullshit out, be quiet, or, uncut, shut the fuck up. They ain't gonna do that, And it's like, well, why do I really need to even put up with somebody like this? But in order to get her out of my system, I can't be bitter, but I can't go back and take her back. See, and that's where this here, $50 per person, is going to bite her in the ass. It's going to bite other women too. Now what I love about other women of different nationalities in America, see, once they didn't went, a few days without eating, they're gonna take them teeth out and shove it up their ass, and they're gonna want a meal. Whereas Peaches and Riri, like I said before, even the devil has been criticized for constantly putting in week vacations to deal with Peaches and Riri. See, Even snakes be, oh no, he's here. I gotta get away from here. Yeah, yeah. Because I already know how I'm gonna play them. I said, okay, let's see, let's do it the way they would do it to us. Number one, now the sisters, the good sisters, hey, you got it, baby. We can't date, but I'll look out for you. You know what I mean? But most of them ain't like that, and they never will be. So we got to deal with the ones that's, like I said, the devil didn't even want to be around them. So, okay, feed them, give them enough, and leave. Okay, and tell them, hey, now look, like, you want me to keep feeding you, you gotta cut me some slack so I can go to, hook you up again, and get the fuck away from her. Because she the one that's going to unalive herself this time, $50 per person? Mm-mm. Like I said, white women, Mexican women, Arab women, Arab women, Indian women, Indian women. Oh, yeah. Once they're, oh, no, no, I ain't going without eating for a couple of days, even 3. Girl, I almost died. Shit. But Peaches and Riri, even the gorillas at the zoo be, oh no, they're here. Give me my bananas. I'm the fuck out. And it ain't gonna turn out well for her. It's not gonna turn out well for Peaches and Riri in America. It really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't.